Welcome to the Jill on Money Show. It's Tuesday, July 30th, and we are here trying to help you make better or less bad financial or real life decisions. And we encourage you to talk to us and send us emails before you start making big, huge decisions, because we may be able to guide you and maybe show you a few different alternatives. Like sometimes you get in your head, oh no, I have to buy this house, or oh no, I have to take this job or that job. And maybe talking it through with two people, me and Mark, who are both certified financial planners, but really have no horse in your race of your financial journey. We don't really care the outcome. We just want you to understand what your choices are. It's kind of great. We're not selling anything. We don't have a relationship to build with you, except for the 15 minutes we're going to spend with you talking. Okay. So if you've got a question, something big is going on, go to our website, jillonmoney.com. Click the Contact Us button and check the box if you would like to join us on the air. Don't forget, while you are on the website, you can do all sorts of things like sign up for our free weekly newsletter, check out the blog, look at the resources section, and you can just send us a note if you have some idea about something we should be writing about, talking about, or another resource. So don't be afraid to help us improve your experience on the website. Okay, today we are talking to Lori, who's on the line from Ohio. Hello, Lori. How are you?
Good morning, Jill. I'm doing great.
Tell us what's happening. How can we help you?
So I'm getting ready to retire. I'm eligible next year, and I've been hearing a lot about Roth conversions. Mm-hmm. And I work for the state of Ohio, so I have the option to take a PLOP in addition to my pension. So I'm just wondering on those two items what I should do.
Explain your acronym, please.
I don't know what the specific letters stand for, but it's a lump sum that you can take out of your retirement account, and then it reduces your monthly pension amount.
Okay. So first of all, you're so close. How old are you?
I'll be 59 in August.
You and I are 1965 girls. Okay. So do you like what you do?
Yes, I do, but it's very stressful.
Oh, all right. Ideally, the idea that you are eligible for retirement, you would like to retire. In other words, it's not like, oh, I'm eligible and I want to chill out for another 5 years and keep working, right?
So just because I'm so young, I won't be eligible for health care.
Mm-hmm.
So
we can buy that for you.
We could, but I'm thinking, maybe I'll work another year or two.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to be prepared if I change my mind and decide to go.
Okay. All right. So tell us about a couple of things. Number one, are you married, single, partnered?
I am married.
Okay. And does spouse also work right now?
He is semi-retired. He took his full retirement through Social Security, and then he works 3 days a week.
And how much money does he bring in?
He brings in about $4,600 a year, or $40,600 a year.
Okay. How much do you earn right now?
About 105.
Okay. And are you making contributions to the pension? Is that mandatory? Are you doing anything else from that 105?
Yes, I contribute to OPERS about $9,800 a year. Mm-hmm. My husband and I both fully fund a Roth. And then I have a deferred comp through work that I contribute about $6,500 a year.
Wow, you're saving like crazy. Do you spend any money? Wait a second.
No,
how could you spend anything? But it just sounds like you're giving me a lot of numbers that you were putting aside, and you're only making 150 grand a year together. You're saving so much.
Well, we don't have debt except for our mortgage.
Let's go back. Hold on a second.
Okay.
Let's go back. I got to find out how much money you have actually saved. So how much money is in your deferred comp?
So I just started this year. We have a Roth deferred comp.
Yep.
So that we can contribute like $30,500. So I started $450 a month on that. Mm-hmm. So for my deferred comp Roth, I have about $2,000.
Okay. What else you got?
And then my regular deferred comp, I have about $313,000.
Okay. And what about hubby? Did he have a retirement plan that he rolled over? Is it still out there? What's happening?
Yes, he's got a rollover IRA for about $60,000.
Okay.
And then he's got, through his current employer, he's got a Vanguard for about $203,000.
Wow. You said you mentioned Roths. What is in the Roth balance?
My husband's is about 65,000, and mine's about 130,000.
You guys are killing it. I can't even believe this. It's amazing. It's unbelievable. How much money do you guys have in non-retirement assets, like a brokerage account, and also maybe savings or CDs? What do you have that's liquid and available non-retirement?
So we probably have about 480,000 in investment accounts.
Wow.
Well, you know what? It's scary though, because you save all your life and then you think, now I'm going to have to take and spend, and it's scary.
I get that it is, but I'm going to help you. I'm holding your hand. I promise you. I'm going to hold your hand. 480 in the brokerage account. Let me just go back here. So you guys make 150 grand a year. He, between his Social Security and part-time income, you make 105,000. You've got a couple $1,000s in this deferred comp Roth, 313,000 in the traditional deferred comp. He's got a rollover of 60. He's got the current retirement account, 203,000. Then in your Roth IRAs, you have about 195 grand between the two of you, plus 480 in brokerage. Oh my gosh. Okay. How about house? What is the house worth?
Probably about 500,000.
Is there a mortgage that's still on it?
Yes.
How much?
120,000.
What's the interest rate?
3.25%.
Beautiful. Okay. Do you guys have kids or no kids?
We do have kids.
Grown happily? Everyone okay?
Yes, but all happily. One is married with a 5-month-old, and another one just moved in with us with her 2-year-old, and then we've been raising her 12-year-old since he was in kindergarten.
Oh my God! Wait a second. Now I have a whole different So wait a second. One kid is okay. The other kid lives with you. So the married one has a 5-month-old, and you don't have to help out that one, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
But then there's another one, a daughter who lives with you.
Yes.
And has 2 kids.
Yes.
A 12-year-old, and what was the baby?
2-year-old.
2-year-old. Okay. So, do you have any money for those? The 12-year-old or the 2-year-old in education funds? Anything that you've set aside for those kids?
We have small. I opened a small brokerage account for each of them. So probably about 3,000 each.
Okay. Are you one of the kinds of couples that you must treat your 2 children equally?
No.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for saying that, because that's one of the toughest things, right? Because one is married and is doing okay on her own. The other one is with you and needs your help, right?
Right.
Okay. Is there some fear around retirement because of that extra, or those extra mouths that are kind of living underneath your roof?
Maybe a teeny tiny bit, but not overly concerned about it.
Okay. Well, that's good. What do you think your expenses are on a monthly basis with your daughter, with the 2 grandkids, and your husband? Like, what do you think all in you're really spending on a monthly basis?
Probably about 6,000, 6 or 7 maybe.
Let's say 7. Okay. Now, tell me about, if you're eligible for retirement next year, what does the pension look like? If you said, okay, start it, let's go. What's the pension amount that you would receive?
So if I do not take a plop, it will be $6,173.
Okay.
If I take a plop of $225,000,
yeah,
it'll be $4,953.
And since you have self-identified as being sort of nervous about this idea of being in retirement and saving your whole life and then having to turn the spigot on, I guess I wonder why we wouldn't just do the state pension, maybe take, is there a joint and survivor amount? In other words, if you were to predecease your husband, is there some way we could make sure he could receive that benefit?
So I didn't figure it that way because he's 10 years older than I am.
You're going to push him right over to the grave. Good luck, dude. Okay. Yeah. Statistically, you're right. Okay. So just so we're clear that this is usually through state plans, they do allow a lump sum out of some amount of money. But if you were to keep this 300, this is the 313, or is this something, is there an actual amount that the state pension is valued at on a cash value basis?
Well, right now it's 332.
Okay. So you could take out a chunk of the money and reduce the pension. But you already have chunks of money, right? I mean, you already have a deferred comp, rollover IRA for him and his current IRA, Roth IRAs, and $500,000 in a brokerage account. Mm-hmm. So you tell me, what would give you more peace of mind? Having a higher monthly income for the rest of your life? Is it inflation adjusted, by the way?
Yes.
Oh my God. Would you rather have that, or would you rather have another couple $100,000 where you would have control of it, but your check will go down by $2,000 a month? I'd rather have the higher number. Mark, what would you rather have?
It's a no-brainer. I mean, that higher amount basically covers your monthly nut.
That's it, man. Like, you're going to be able, between your pension, let's just say you retire next year, okay? And your husband's got the $45,000 a year coming in. You're probably going to do something, because it doesn't sound like you could do nothing your whole life. But let's just say you did nothing. Do you have any carve out for Social Security, or are you entitled to a full Social Security benefit?
I'm not, for our state, we are not entitled to a full, but I think I'll get, when I'm eligible, like about $350 a month.
Okay. But like your state pension and probably his income and all the money you have is like, it's amazing. And by the way, because you don't have an actual Social Security, I absolutely would choose the higher state pension amount.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely. I want you to have consistent income that is inflation protected. And that is what you will be offered. Now, the idea of whether or not you should convert your money from a pre-tax into a Roth, I'm kind of feeling like maybe not. And here's why. I like that you have this $500,000. You already have $200,000 in a Roth. How old's your husband? You said is he 69?
Yes, he's 69.
So he's going to start having to take out his retirement, that $263,000, right? The current plus the rollover. He has to start taking his distributions.
Yes.
He'll take it out. Let's see how that goes. You're going to just take his required minimum distribution plus your state pension is all the money you guys are going to need. That's it.
Okay.
You're in great shape. If we just said your husband is going to take out from this day forward, okay, he's going to take out $2,000 a month from his pre-tax accounts. Let's just pretend that, or $3,000 a month. So then you'd have $6,173 from your state pension, $3,000 from his pension, and now you got $9,000. You pay your taxes, you live your life. Everything's good. Everything's really good. If you wanted to, we can make different decisions. I think we should talk in the next, you should stay in touch with us, because once you do retire, we should also talk about whether or not it makes sense to take some of the money from the brokerage account and put a little bit into some sort of education fund for the little ones. You don't have to do that right now. You're very young. Also want to say, you should not worry about paying for health insurance. So then instead of $7,000 a month, maybe it's going to be $8,000 a month. Like, really? You should do what you want to do. You have plenty of money.
Okay.
You really do. It's good. It's a good story. All right. Do you have your estate documents done?
They are old.
Must do this. And I'm going to tell you why.
Okay.
If you intend to treat your children differently, you have to put that in estate documents.
Okay.
All right. It's kind of a drag. I get it. I don't want it to be bad for you, but I do want you to know that must be attended to.
Okay.
Okay. Deep breath. Deep breath, Lori. I think you're in good shape. You guys have done a remarkable job of saving. Everyone listening to this, these people are making $150,000 a year. What did your husband make when he was working?
Probably about 50,000 a year.
So basically, you guys have never made more than $150,000 or $160,000 a year,
Hmm.
and you've saved all of this money.
Well, I started when I was in my 20s.
So what? I'm giving you
Yeah.
a big pat on the back.
No,
I'm
no,
hugging
no,
you.
yeah, no,
You guys are amazing.
Yeah, yeah. It's a journey.
Amazing.
Thank
Got
you.
over $1 million, girl.
Yeah,
Pretty good, huh?
yeah.
You're going to be in great shape. All right. Thank
Yeah.
you for getting in touch with us, and keep us posted. If you need any help, let us know. If you, like Lori and her husband, are thinking about retirement, or you're thinking about a big decision, or by the way, if you have a job offer and maybe it's with your state or the federal government and you want to know why you should take a pay cut to take that job, perhaps a $6,200 a month pension might convince you. See what I'm saying? Not every job is just about the salary. When you're a teacher, you get your salary, but then you get a pension later in many states. Or if you're working for a municipal government or a state or the federal government, these are unbelievable benefits that have a huge value. So if you're looking at a new job and there's something where you're like, oh, maybe this pension could be worth something, give us a holler. Go to JillOnMoney.com, click the contact us button. Let us know if you want to come on the air. Mark will do everything else. You can subscribe to us on the Odyssey app or wherever you find your favorite podcasts. And please do something nice for someone else today. Change your work, change your wealth, change your life. Thank you for listening. We'll talk to you tomorrow.